Welcome to another 30 minutes of gentle yoga with the chair. Today we will be doing poses that are usually done sitting on the floor. Instead, we're going to sit in two chairs. We will also be using a strap and either a bolster or a stack of 3 to 4 blankets. So to begin, you're going to sit in one chair and bring your second chair in front of you. Slide back in the chair that you are sitting on and bring your feet onto the chair in front of you, and you can adjust so that your legs can comfortably sit here. This pose is Dandasana or staff pose. It's the basic seated pose. Bring your hands by your side and you can gently hold on to the seat of the chair or the legs of the chair. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. Stretch out through the heels. And if you find that it's difficult to sit up straight in this position or keep your knees straight, then you may want to sit on top of a folded blanket in your chair. Otherwise, we are pressing the thighs down towards the seat of the chair, keeping the heels connected to the seat of the chair, reaching through the heels, and again, lifting the chest, balancing the crown of the head over the center of the base of the pelvis. From here, we're going to do Urdhva Hastasana, upward arms. So take the arms forward of the shoulders, keep the shoulders down away from the ears, and reach the arms up alongside the ears. Lengthen up through the side body. Pull the upper arms back alongside the ears. Keep pressing the thighs down and reaching the heels away. Breathing here. And then we're going to fold forward to Padangustasana, hand to big toe pose. So reaching forward, you're going to grab the big toes. So put 2 fingers in between the big toe and the second toe. Wrap those fingers around and then grab them with the thumb. Keep pressing the balls of the feet away and lifting the chest. If you can't reach your feet, then you can just lean forward and hold on to your shins, or if you have a belt or strap, you can put the strap around the balls of your feet and lift the chest, pull with the arms, press with the feet. If you're holding on to a belt or the shins, you're going to stay where you are, continue to move the spine into the back, lift the chest and lengthen. You're working on opening up the backs of the legs and the hips. If you are holding on to your big toes, you can bend the elbows out to the side and begin to pull yourself forward and down over the legs. Looking down towards the shins, lifting the elbows up, bending them out to the side and pulling yourself forward over the legs. Keep pressing into the balls of the feet, pulling with your arms, lengthening the back body. This is Paschimottanasana, stretch of the west or back of the body. Take another breath here. And then straightening the arms, lift the chest. Release the hands from the feet and stretch the arms forward and up. And then use the arms to assist coming all the way up. Turn the palms out and reach the arms out and down. Good. Now we're going to come into easy cross legs in the chair. And for this one, you're going to again have the feet forward in the chair in front of you. You're going to cross one leg over the other, coming forward to the front edge of your chair and bringing the chair in front of you close to the chair that you're sitting on. So here we are in easy cross legs. If you find this difficult, you can always do the pose with one leg on the floor, like this, and then when we cross our legs the other way, you will switch. So notice which way you have crossed your legs, which leg is in closer to you, and in a moment we're going to switch. For now, we're going to sit here and do Urdhva Hastasana, Badanguliasana, upward arms with bound fingers. So bring the arms forward, interlock the fingers down to the web, reverse the palms away from you, roll the shoulders back and down, and reach the arms up. As you reach the arms up, try not to let the knees come up. Keep the knees spreading and releasing down towards the floor. This pose is also called Parvatasana, or mountain, in Swastikasana, or easy cross legs, also called Sukhasana, or easy pose. And then gently release the clasp of the hands, reach the arms out and down, and now we're going to change the cross of the legs. So taking the opposite foot in closer to you. Good. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. So again, if you can only do one side at a time, you have your right leg up now, or left leg, whichever one you started with. And then this time, as we do Badanguliasana or Parvatasana, you're going to do the opposite clasp of your hands. Reverse the palms, hug the elbows in, spread the thumb and the little fingers wide, and reach the arms up alongside the ears. Press up towards the ceiling, lift up through the side body, but keep the knees releasing down. Take another breath here, hugging those elbows in, drawing the upper arms back alongside the ears. And again, gently releasing those hands, reach the arms out to the side and down. The next pose we'll do is Baddha Konasana, bound angle in the chair, and that is sometimes also called butterfly pose. You're going to slide back in the chair and bring the soles of your feet together. Now, I'm just adjusting so that my chair seats are quite close together. You may be able to pull those feet back so that the heels are on the chair that you're sitting on, or the feet might be a little bit farther forward on the chair in front of you. If you have a belt, you can hold the belt with the strap, the loop underneath the feet so that you can lift the chest well, or you can clasp the hands underneath the feet as you spread the knees out to the sides. Continue to lift the chest. It's not so much that you're trying to bring the knees down towards the floor as lengthen the inner groin to the inner knee and spread the knees away from each other, and that will bring the knees down. Good. Take another breath here. And then from here, you can also bend the elbows and come forward over the feet. So bringing the elbows out to the side, pulling the chest down towards the feet, keeping the spine long. Feeling that nice stretch through the hips. We'll stay here for a few more breaths. Gently pulling through the arms, pressing the feet towards each other and reaching the knees away from each other, shoulders away from the ears, and best to keep the neck neutral, looking to the floor in front of the chairs, back of the neck long. And then slowly straighten the arms, release the hands from the feet, and stretch the legs straight out in front of you again. Now, scoot the chair a little bit away from you again so that your heels are on the chair, and you can release that belt from the chair if you were using it. The next pose we'll do is Janu Shirsasana, head of the knee pose. And for this pose, you will do one leg of Dandasana and one leg of Baddha Konasana. So your left leg is going to stay straight. Come about halfway forward on the chair that you're sitting on. And then your right leg is going to come into Baddha Konasana. You're going to turn just a little bit to the right. So this leg comes back and then onto the same chair that you're sitting on, and you turn a little bit to the side, adjust through the hips. Now, if you find that you are on a metal chair and your ankle is uncomfortable on the metal chair, you can always get a blanket and a sticky mat to sit on. A sticky mat so that the blanket doesn't slide too much on the chair. From here, take your right hand to your right knee, left hand outside the left hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn the torso, turning from the lower abdomen towards that left leg. Then reach your right arm forward and up, and coming forward out over that left leg, grab the left foot. If you can't grab the foot, you're going to use that strap, and then bring the left arm forward as well to hold the other side of the foot. Lift the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Now, if you're back holding on to your shin or using a belt, you're going to stay here just like in Paschimottanasana, our other forward bend. If you're holding on to the foot, you can bend the elbows out to the side and pull yourself down over the leg, looking towards the shin. Breathe here, pressing into the ball of the foot, lengthening the back of the leg, bending the elbows out to the sides and lifting them up, pulling yourself forward over that left leg. Take another breath here. And then releasing, you're going to straighten the elbows, reach the arms forward and up, bring the arms out to the side and down. Take your hand to the outside of your right knee and slide that leg forward. Come back into Dandasana, staff pose. Just adjusting my chairs, they were sliding a little bit. And now we'll do the second side. So keeping your right leg in Dandasana, hold behind your left knee, and pull the left leg back to the chair that you're on. Oh, and I apologize, if you can't get your foot to the chair that you're sitting on, it's perfectly all right to have the foot on the chair in front of you, okay? So that's your option if your knee doesn't bend as deeply. Now, from here, the left hand comes to the outside of the left knee, the right hand comes outside the right hip. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, turn from the lower abdomen towards the straight right leg. Breathe here, easing into that twist, and then reach your left arm up next to the left ear and reach forward out over your right leg, holding the foot or using a belt or holding the shin, and bring the right arm around as well. Push into the ball of the foot, pull with the arms, turn the torso. And then if you're holding onto the foot, you can go farther, bend the elbows out to the side, and pull yourself down over your leg. And then straighten the arms, reach the arms forward and up, lift yourself all the way up, turn the palms out to the side, and reach the arms out and down. Take your hand to the outside of your knee, bring the knee in, and stretch the leg out. Good. Now we're going to do three-angled pose, or Triangle Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. That's a mouthful, I know. But we are going to use a stack of blankets or a bolster to the side for this one. So bending your knees and taking them out of the chair. You may need your belt as well, so you can keep that close. I'm going to put this bolster along the side, the right side of the chair, and then slide slightly to the right, to the right, and put the knee down on the bolster. Then take the left leg and place it up on the chair. So this is the moderate version of this pose. If you feel like your hip and the ankle can bend deeper, you're welcome to stay on the chair and tuck that foot right up next to you. But you want to make sure that your hips are fairly level when you do that. I'm going to demonstrate, if I can get out, I'm going to demonstrate with my knee down to the side. All right, so from here, we're going to reach the arms forward and up, lifting and lengthening through the side body, and then reaching forward to the foot, lift the chest, and then bend the elbows out to the sides. Getting a nice strong stretch through the back of the left leg and the back of the spine. Take another breath here. And then straightening the arms. Release the foot and pull yourself up. Turn the palms out and reach the arms out and down. Second side, take your left leg out of the chair, lift your right leg up and slide to the other side. Move that belt. Take that bolster, place it on my left side, and slide to the left. Taking that knee down, toes pointed back. If the ankle is tight, the foot can come down off of the edge of the blanket. or the bolster. Hold on to the right side of the chair and lift that right leg up onto the back of the chair. Good. And bring the arms forward and up. Lifting up here. Come forward, out, over your right leg. Lift the chest, lengthen. Moving the spine into the back. And then bending the elbows, come forward over the leg, looking down toward the shin. Lifting the elbows up to the ceiling. Bending, pulling with the arms, pushing into the ball of the foot. Lengthening the back of the body. 3 angled pose, Trianga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. And straighten the elbows, bring the arms forward and up. Turn the palms out to the sides and reach the arms out and down. Moving back to the center of the chair, releasing your leg and placing both feet on the chair. Now, this next pose is Marichyasana 1. So all of the twists are named after important philosophers and wise people in Hindu mythology. So this is the pose of the sage Marichi. And you're going to bend your left knee and place your left foot either on the chair in front of you, or you're going to bring that heel back to the chair that you're sitting on. Stretch that right leg out straight. You should be about halfway forward on the seat of the chair that you're sitting on so that you can reach your right arm around behind you, holding onto the seat of the chair. Lift the left arm up, turn to the right, hook the elbow into the knee and twist to the right. Roll the shoulders back and open. Press the left knee into the left elbow as you turn. Now, if you're doing the pose with your foot on the chair in front of you, you may need to keep that arm straight. The pose would look more like this. And then release and straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Draw that right foot either just to the edge of the chair in front of you or the heel onto the chair that you're sitting on. Bring your left arm around behind you, through the back of the chair to the seat of the chair. Reach your right arm up, turning to the left. Bring the elbow to the knee, open across the chest, and using that elbow against the knee, turn to the left. Breathe here. Keep broadening across the chest, rolling the shoulders back. And release and stretch the leg out straight. Good. Now we're going to do Marichyasana 3. We're skipping 2 because, well, it's a little bit more complicated even though it's number 2. Now, number 3, Marichyasana 3, you're going to bend the right knee first. So bending that right knee. And for this one, I'm going to keep my foot on the chair in front of me. You can also bring your foot to the chair that you're sitting on. Take your right hand behind you and lean back. So now we're going to twist toward that bent knee. So leaning back slightly so the abdomen can be free of the thigh. Reach your left arm up, lengthen, turn, and hook the elbow or the forearm to the outside of the right knee. And twist. Turn from the lower abdomen. Rolling the shoulders back and open. Take another breath here. And then release. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee. Bring your left hand behind you through the back of the chair, holding the back of the chair, seat. Lean back slightly. Lift that right arm up. Turn to the left and bring that right elbow forward and to the outside of your left knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. And then releasing the right arm, stretch the left leg straight. Good. Now, bend both knees and take them wider than the seat of the chair. I'm going to get my bolster and my strap out of the way. The next pose we're going to do is Bharadvajasana in the chair. So you're going to do this with the chair in front of you. So you're going to come off the chair that you're sitting on, or you could stay and do it backwards, but then you will be facing away from me and the screen. So I'm going to show you how to do it with this front chair. You're going to turn to the left, actually, so that when you're on the other chair, you'll be facing the right side. You're going to bring the two seats of the chair right next to each other, and then slide from one chair to the other, and take yourself a little bit away from the chair behind you. So now I've got my right arm to the back of the chair, and I'm scooted all the way back in the chair. So for Bharadvajasana 1, pose of the sage, Bharadvaja, you're going to face straight over your knees, take the arms forward of the shoulders and up alongside the ears. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bring the arms down, out to the sides, straight out from your shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, twist towards the back of the chair and bring your hands to the sides of the back of the chair. Inhale here. Exhale, use your hands on the chair to twist a little bit deeper. Now, let go of the grip on the back of the chair. Take your right hand, palm to the back of the chair, and gently push. Take your left hand, palm to the back of the chair on the other side, and gently pull. Having those open palms helps to soften the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Good. And then we're going to come out with the same untwisting and arm movements. So releasing the back of the chair with your hands, twist back towards your knees and float your arms out to the sides of your shoulders, palms up. Inhale, reach the arms up alongside the ears. Exhale, bring the hands down, palms up on the thighs. Okay, now you're going to turn around to the other side. So now your left side is to the back of the chair. Face over your knees and bring the arms forward of the shoulders. tops of the shoulders down. Inhale the arms up alongside the ears. Exhale the arms out to the side. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, turn the torso and bring the hands down to the sides of the back of the chair. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Again, open the hands. Push now with your left hand. Pull with your right hand. On your inhalations, lift. On your exhalations, gently use the hands to help with the twist. Turning from that lower abdomen. Breathing here. And coming out the same way, releasing the back of the chair, turning towards the knees and floating the hands up to the side of the shoulders. Inhale, lift up through the whole side torso. Exhale, bring the hands down, palms up on your thighs. Good. And then I'm going to slide back onto the chair behind me so that I can turn towards you. And that is our 30 minutes of yoga with forward bends and twists in the chair. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. The light in me acknowledges the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again. Be well.